Can the truth be known with any certainty? Look, even if I believed that objective truth exists and that objective truth about God can be found, at least could be investigated. I've heard people say, oh, I've got a problem though, ever really landing a conclusion from the facts that in other words, I might agree that there's an objective truth about God, but I don't think anyone could know with any certainty what that truth is. Doesn't that seem kind of arrogant? I mean, look, you think, okay, even if there's an objective truth about God, how arrogant do you have to be to think you've discovered it, that you actually have the mental capacity to know with certainty what that truth is? And I've heard atheists say this, you can, not to trust anyone who says they've found the truth. If you can search for the truth, no problem. But once you say you found it, I'm out, because that to me seems presumptuous and arrogant. So the claim really here is that, hey, truth might exist, objective truth might exist, but you really can't know it with certainty. Now, I don't know if, as you're listening to that claim, you're seeing what I see immediately. So let me give you a quick way to respond to that claim itself. Okay, look, if someone tells me that truth can't be known with certainty, the first inclination I have is to ask, are you certain? Are you certain that truth can't be known? Because that's a claim you seem to hold with certainty. But if you don't think truth can be known with certainty, then you can't know that truth can't be known with certainty, with any certainty. Do you see the problem with this? It's self-refuting. It's the same problem you have with someone who says there is no objective truth. If there's no objective truth, and you can't make the claim there's no objective truth, because that's an objective truth claim. So in the end, we have to just be fair about, could you even make the claim itself that truth can't be known with certainty? That's a claim that you cannot make and remain true to a logical principle. It is a fallacy. It is a self-refuting truth claim. But let me give you another way to think about this. I think sometimes the word that hangs us up is this word certainty. And I get this all the time from jurors in criminal trials. At what point can I be certain that I am rendering the verdict that actually reflects what happened? And we'll ask people when we're impaneling them from a jury, hey, are you the kind of person that can render a verdict even though you have open questions on certain key issues? And if someone tells us, yeah, if I have every single question answered before I can render a verdict, we are simply not going to impanel that person on our jury. Because there are always unanswered questions in every criminal trial I've ever worked. Any case I've ever investigated, I might have enough reason to believe that he did it, even if I can't tell you how he did it. You don't have to have every question answered to be certain. Why? Because the level we're trying to reach is not beyond a possible doubt, because you'll never get there. There's nothing you really know beyond a possible. I could always level, as judges say in criminal trials, we could always level a possible or imaginary doubt. That's why the standard is not beyond a possible doubt. The standard in criminal trials, the highest level of criminal trials involving the life and death of suspects and defendants in a trial, is not beyond a possible doubt, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. I think the problem is that some people think I gotta be up here before I can decide if anything is true. No, that's not the standard. There's nothing that you know beyond a possible or imaginary doubt. The standard is reasonable doubt. That's the kind of certainty we have to have. And how I try to explain reasonable doubt is really quite simple. Look, is this doubt that you're having based on strong evidence, or is it based on your emotional reaction or a will or desire you have? Where is the doubt coming from? If it's not grounded in evidence, then it's not a reasonable doubt. And so I think for a lot of us, understanding that difference between possible and reasonable doubt will help us to respond to the complaint that you can't know anything with certainty. Well, if you mean 100% certainty, well, you're absolutely right, but you don't know anything that way. And by the way, as an atheist, I knew nothing about the world around me with that kind of certainty, but you can get to the truth of the Christian worldview beyond a reasonable doubt.